best highlights across Northeast Wisconsin. This is Friday Night Blitz with Brandon Kennard.
Welcome into week 5 of Friday Night Blitz. Believe it or not, we are now past the halfway point of the regular season. It's amazing how fast this always goes, but this is when it starts to get really, really fun. Some key games tonight, games that could go a long way to deciding conference champions in just a few weeks. Let's start with our sports showdown game of the night in the Eastern Wisconsin Conference. The top 2 teams coming in, Two Rivers hosting Kiel. Two Rivers had a couple short touchdowns early, but Kiel giving us the highlights. This is Harrison Zorn off to the races. A 67-yard touchdown pulls Kiel within a point, 7-6, late first half. Here's some Two Rivers. Justin Klinkner to the big running back, Chase Matthias. What's he doing out there? Well, it worked as a receiver, 60-yard score. Two Rivers led at 20-13 at the half. In the third quarter, they add to it. Klinkner finds his big tight end, the 6-foot, 265-pound Christian Piles with the touchdown. It's a 2-score game, but it's not over. Late third quarter, great scramble drill here. Cade Volker rolling out and finding Braden April. Touchdown Kiel. They are back within a score, but here is that man again. Matthias, this one you've got to see. Off to the right side, up against the sideline, and he somehow stays in bounds, cuts it back, and scores. That kid is incredible. Two Rivers gets the win. Here's Preston Stober.
Yeah, Brandon, it was a big win for Two Rivers. I'm here with running back Chase Matthias. Chase, you had, 3 touchdowns, something like that? What was it like to have a monster night out here?
I mean, this was the night to do it. I mean, we had probably toughest game this year for conference for sure. I mean, this is huge for us, and we'll definitely remember this one.
And, you know, it was a tough start. They had a really good defense. What was it like there in halftime and to come out and have the second half that you did?
Halftime, the coaches all knew what we wanted to do. They picked 3 plays, and they worked. I mean, the one long touchdown I had, they said we're running it, one of these next plays, and it worked.
And, you know, I got to ask, because we did the story this week, was there anything out there with you and your brother that you had today? Any big moments? You guys look out for each other?
Oh, yeah. Max had a great game, too. He caught a lot of balls. I mean, that was awesome. I mean, I came up to him after every play.
Awesome. How are we looking for next week?
We're going to come back better, stronger. We're going to keep pounding everybody.
Awesome. Chase, thank you so much. I'm Preston. Brandon, back to you, Two Rivers with a big win.
Shifting to the NEC now, the Northeastern Conference. 3-1 Luxembourg Casco hosting 4-0 Little Chute. It's the battle for the LC trophy. John Miller is in Luxembourg.
Brandon, both these teams came into the night undefeated in conference play. One of these teams would walk home with their first conference loss tonight. Let's check out how it happened. Spartans march right down the field on the first drive. QB Max Ronsman. This kid is a stud. Punches it in from 1 yard out. They jump ahead to a 7-0 lead just minutes into the quarter. Mustangs, though, answer right back on 3rd and long. Charlie Vandenberg bombs a dime to Carson Kerrigan. He has nothing but wide open space. That's a 74-yard TD pass. Next drive for the Spartans. Ronsman says, "Get out of my way." Barrels his way in from 9 yards out. 14-7 Luxembourg Casco. Ronsman would throw a pick, but then he picks off a pass himself. Next play, he throws a 66-yard touchdown pass. A beauty to Brady Massey. 21-7 Spartans at the break. They go on to roll 35-14. Max Ronsman accounting for all 5 touchdowns for the Spartans.
It was awesome. It's probably one of the best feelings ever holding up that LC trophy because it means a lot to both of our teams.
He's an amazing player. He's a greater person, and he's been starting since freshman year. He's gifted. He's a great leader. It's someone that we want the ball in his hands when we can, but he makes everyone around him better. He had a great game, and hopefully next game we have other guys step up. But when it's go time, I mean, I trust him with the ball, and he's a great he's a great leader, and I'm proud to coach him.
Next up, Luxembourg Casco has another conference matchup. This time, they head to Freedom to take on the Irish next Friday. From Luxembourg Casco High School, John Miller, NBC 26.
Elsewhere in the NEC, it's a rivalry matchup, Freedom and Wrightstown. Second half, we got a close one. Freedom with the lead, but here come the Tigers. This is Aiden Humphrey. The touchdown makes it 14-3. Now, after a Freedom penalty on the extra point, the Tigers decide to go for 2 and the lead. Riley Sundin, watch him here. Reaching over for the conversion, an unbelievable play there, and it gives his guys the win. Wrightstown hangs on to win it 15-14. All right, in the FRCC, Westapir and Pulaski. How about this to start the game? Duke Showball looking deep, and he's got his man. What a catch from Langdon Nordgaard. Another look for you. That's just terrific. Very next play, they hand it off to Evan Ott, and off he goes. 22-yard touchdown, and the Phantoms fans letting them know. But it wasn't that easy the rest of the way. Westapir doesn't score again until the waning seconds of the first half. Showball faking everyone out on the read option, keeping it for a 15-yard touch. Phantoms get the win. They are 4-1 on the season. Nina looking to bounce back after its first loss. The Rockets at Oshkosh West early on. Nina working through the air. Tight end Luke Keller out in the flat, and boy, does he have space. Keller will take this all the way down inside the 5. They scored a few plays later to go up 7-0. Second quarter, that lead is now 28-0, but West gets on the board. Jake Balog taking it up the middle for his second TD of the season. There is no stopping this guy, though. Ashton Van Beek to Grant Dean. That's who I'm talking about. Their superstar running back will go all the way, a 57-yard touchdown. Nina running away with its 4th win of the season. Down to Fond du Lac, and the Cardinals finally cracked the win column. They got a tough one at home against undefeated Kaukauna. First half, we're trading turnovers. Fondy coughs it up. The Ghosts fall on it. Right back at you, though. Finley Dorio looking over the middle. That ball batted and intercepted. Colin Klapperick, the quarterback, got it. And here he is on offense, handing it off to Tanner Dulski, who tries the right side, finds nothing. Here he comes, though, folks. Reversing field all the way to the promised land. Fond du Lac wins this one, 34-24. That's a winless team over an undefeated team. Big upset. Across town, St. Mary Springs, the number 2 team in Division 6 at North Fond du Lac. Second quarter, Springs running the old-fashioned option here. Max Bauer pitching to Sam Lucas, and away he goes. Long touchdown run makes it 35-0 Springs. And their defense showing out, too. Orioles looking deep. This pass tipped. Another tip drill picked off by Casey Van Horn. That's all part of a 54-8 Ledgers win. All right, how about Reedsville? They're off to a 4-0 start. Panthers at home against Ozaki late first quarter. Reedsville with the lead, but the Warriors tying it up here. Look at them push the pile. That's Noah Harness, who does get in, they say. We're knotted at 7. Reedsville with the answer. Howie Zeman flipping into the end zone. Sort of. Terrific touchdown there. Panthers back on top, and they pull away in the second to win and improve to 5-0. Time for us to hit a quick break. When we come back, we'll give you our Friday Night Blitz Play of the Night. That's on the way. For our Play of the Night, we go back to our Game of the Week. It's Chase Matthias. He is that dude for Two Rivers. This with the game still in doubt. His guy's only up a touchdown, but he's going to put him up more. Down the right sideline, and then somehow tiptoes the out-of-bounds line, cuts it back, and scores an incredible touchdown run. The Purple Raiders get the win to improve to 5-0 on the season. That'll do it for us tonight. Week 5 in the books. Thanks for joining us, and have a great weekend.